What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today we have the 1400 as well as 1200 Gemini Jets July 2021 releases. This is actually my second time filming it because the first time I forgot to plug in my microphone. But we'll get straight into it with this Aeroflot Airbus A320 Neo for $47. So let's take a look at that. I would get this model if I had an airport that kind of like required it. But I do like the gray moving into the orange and then the blue in the back. And I believe the flag on the tail looks really nice. I'm not sure why, but Gemini Jets, their computer-generated models look a lot more detailed here. You can see the antennas as well as the Wi-Fi hub type thing. And it is a lot more detailed. Next, we have the Azul Embraer E195, which is something I know a lot of people have been wanting. That is $43. I do like the detail on this one as well. I have seen the A330, which has looked really nice in this livery. And I do kind of like this kind of livery they got going on here with the pixelated stuff going on in the back. I'm not sure what you call that, but it is a very cool, neat livery. And the registration is PR-AUK. The next one is the Kalita Air Boeing 747-400 mask livery. One is just the plain mask livery, and the other one is the mask livery with the flaps extended. Let's take a quick look at that. I do like the detail here with the orange, or actually that's a red and yellow stripes going across the aircraft, and then the Kalita Air. I did see that they did announce their newer livery, which is more generic, but this one is pretty cool. Of course, this one is the mask livery with the flaps extended, so it's the same picture. The next one is the Lufthansa A320 Neo. This is a great release for international people that were looking for new aircrafts. This is $47.95. As you can see right here, I like to call this a flying cigar because it's so skinny, or not skinny, it's fat and short. You do have the huge engines, of course, which is typical on Gemini Jets, unfortunately. Then you have your antennas up here, and the detail on the winglet is not too much. But I do love their new livery on the A320 Neo. It is pretty special. Next, we have the Qantas 787-9 Dreamliner for $57. Plain livery. Then you come down to the other one, which is $61, and that's with the flaps extended. So we'll take a look at the plain livery. It does say Spirit of Australia, as you can see in the Qantas logo. One thing Gemini Jets does have a problem with is the wings are way too slanted for some reason, but this one seems to be looking really good. And I do like the detail at the top. The next one is the same, just the flaps extended. Then we do have the Sas Bombardiers Crj 900 for $43. It is nice to give some European and Asian collectors and all that good stuff some more regionals, because that hasn't really been happening for the past like 10 years. Even American collectors haven't been getting regionals until a few months ago. But here's your SAS logo with kind of like tinted, I guess you could say. And I do like to say that their wings are very weird on the CRJ 900, but once you get the model, it actually looks great. And so yeah, that is the tail. Next, we have the UPS Boeing 747-8 for $65, which is way too much. But this is not the one that you can pull like the pieces off. That's like removable, but I still do like the detail. Like you can see, that's where the nose would come off, and this is where the cargo door would open. And I do like the detail at the top. Alright, moving on to the 1400 Gemini Max releases for July. We have the Royal Air Force A330-200 for $57. Let's take a look at that. Gemini Jets always does a great job with the military aircrafts. As you can see, all the detail at the top is amazing, and your typical gray paint scheme. Moving on to the next one is another Royal Air Force A321 Neo, and that is $47.95. I do really love this one. If I had a UK airport, I would definitely pick this model up for it, because the amount of detail on the winglet and the tail, as well as the Wi-Fi box and antennas, is amazing. Once again, I do have a concern with the engines, but I don't know. I don't think Gemini Jets will ever fix that, unfortunately. Alright, moving on to the Gemini Jets 200 or Gemini 200 July 2021 releases. The first one is the Alliance Embraer E190 for $85. Let's take a look at that one. I'm not familiar with this airline, but I do really love the detail on the back with all of the aircrafts flying on the tail. And the registration is VH-UYB. And there is quite a bit of detail on the winglet as well. It does say 100 right here, so I'm going to assume this is the 100 years livery, but yeah. The next one is the America West Airlines Boeing 757-200. This is coast-to-coast livery. Let's take a quick look at that. This is kind of like the Here Art Here livery with the palm trees and the American flag and everything. It's basically like California to Colorado to New York, pretty much, because you got the Rocky Mountains right there. I do really miss America West, and it is nice to see Gemini Jets making these types of models again. Some older ones as well as some new ones. The next one is the American Airlines 737-800 Astro Jet. One has the flaps extended and the other one doesn't. I've always been a fan of this livery, and I do really wish NG would make this in 1/400 scale. Or maybe Gemini Jets will in the future, hopefully. And this is the same one, just with the flaps extended. The next one is the Asiana Cargo Boeing 747-400 Freighter. This is in the open door, closed door configuration. I do think that Gemini Jets started off with 1/400 scale, and like with the removing pieces, and then they kind of moved on to 1/200 scale, which is nice because 1/200 scale has way more detail. The next one is the Delta A350-900. This first one is in the plain livery, nothing special about it. And the second one is the flaps extended version. We'll take a quick look at that. I do like the nose cone detail. It is quite pointy, which is not as realistic as the actual Delta A350. But I do like the detail on the wing as well. And the registration is N502DN, I believe. I'm pretty much blind at this point, but anyway. And then this is the same one, but it will have the flaps extended. I was kind of hoping Gemini Jets would make it so you can actually pull the flaps out. But I don't think that's ever going to happen because they're die-cast. The next one is the Guarda, Indonesia, or Guarda, Indonesia. I know I butchered that terribly, but I'm sorry. Let me know in the comments how it is pronounced. But this is the A350-900 Neo for $149. Take a quick look at that. I have always loved the livery on this aircraft. You do have the bunch of detail on the winglet as well as the tail. Then you have all the antennas and Wi-Fi boxes at the top. I'm kind of hoping that they will fly to Denver in the future so I can get an excuse to pick one of these up because the engine is amazing. The next one is the Northwest Airlines Boeing 757-200 for $99. I do see quite a pattern of Gemini Jets releasing older models for 1/200 scale. They have been doing that for a bit. Like we had America West in this release, and now we have Northwest. I have always loved the paint scheme on this one, though, with the dark blue and then the gray and the red. I will not be picking up probably any of the 1/200 scale models, but I do really love the America West one. The next one is the Rex Regional Express 737-800 for $95. Quite expensive, but I guess you get what you pay for. Here we have it. It does say our heart is in the country. And then it says Rex on the back with the registration VH-ROC. And then you have your antennas and Wi-Fi box at the top. The next one is the UPS MD-11F for $156.95. I was kind of hoping at some point Gemini Jets would make one where it has the removable cargo doors like they have been doing for the 747, because that would look amazing on the MD-11. But here's the aircraft itself, looking great. I do really like the detail on this one as well, on the wings particularly. That does conclude the July 2021 releases, and if this was helpful or you did enjoy it, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel if you are new. I will also be making a video on the NG July 2021 releases, so you can stay tuned for that. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.